Hello guys, this is GREA-Z Monkey welcoming you to his channel. This is technically early in the morning. It's 6:30 now and I'm over to my girlfriend's place because she's got the flu and I've got the medicine. No, like really, I have the medicine in my pocket. Me being a 20-year-old kid from Calcutta who really likes riding. And what else can I tell about myself? Except for the fact that this chutia just cut me off. Sorry, I don't like swearing that much, except for the fact that when I see cunts like that, that is when the swearing thing comes up. But never mind that. So I'm a 20-year-old kid, like I said, and yes, I stay in Calcutta. I like cycling, I like touring, I like doing reviews, I like super bikes. I'm just, well, you can call me a motorhead because I'm also into cars, but generally I like motorcycles more. So yeah, that's it, I guess. I'm just gonna fuel my bike up and then go straight over to her place. So I'm done fueling now and we are back on track. So moving on, this is my very first vlog. This is the first time I'm vlogging. I have watched a lot of vlogs. I love Do It With Dan. I love Everyday India. Like, I love their work. I don't love them. Like, I love their work. I love Mumbai Nichol's work. I think, yeah, that's what he calls himself, right? Yeah, I love Mumbai Nichol's work. And I don't see anyone that significant motovlogging in Kolkata, so I thought I could fill in the gap, I guess, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, that's me. I got dreams, I got hopes, I got aspirations, and I got a girlfriend who's sick. So yeah, that's all, I guess. So I really don't know what to talk about because the roads are empty, so I think I'd better stick to a story. You know, it's a really funny story actually if you want to listen to it. Well, you don't have an option now, do you? So since we're on this road, that's why I kind of remember the story right now. Like, it passed my mind, whatever. So I have this friend, yeah, and this story is back from 2012 when I was like, what, 18 years old, and I didn't have my license back then, but I had already been riding for almost 2 years, so I had good experience riding, but I didn't have my R15 that I'm riding right now back then. I used to ride my father's Super Splendor, which, I shit you not, is a really nice bike. You know, I've done lots of trips on that bike, not major trips, but 50-60 kilometer trips, which I will cherish for the rest of my life because I have done those trips at a time when other people couldn't even think of doing 60 kilometer trips. Like, other people, such as people of my age and my batch, we were a few. There were like a group of us, only like 3 of us, who used to know how to ride a motorcycle. So we always used to do small road trips because like all of us didn't have their licenses, none of us had their own bikes. So we used to go to the outskirts of our town, ride on for 50-60 kilometers and then come back, because we had time constraints and they were our father's bikes, so we couldn't risk it. It's one of these times we were going to this one place called Canyon, right? And it's almost 40 kilometers out of outside the city. So there's a river over there, so we thought we'd go, check out how the place was. It was, I think, yeah, it was 15th of August, so had a holiday. So we all thought it was a great plan, and one of our friends had recently bought a phaser, so he kind of wanted to test it out too. So we had 3 bikes that day. I was on my Super Splendor, my friend was on his new phaser, which was really appealing to us back then, and is still a very good bike, I'd say. And this other friend has his father's Pulsar 180, right? That guy on the Pulsar 180, he was a very aggressive rider from day one. Like, not majorly aggressive, but he was the first one amongst us to hit, the 3-digit score, that is 100. So that used to be a big deal back then. But moving on, so we 3 were out, and we were just on the outskirts of the city, right? And we had just left the city, and it had just started getting a bit village-ish, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if that's the correct term for it, but like, yeah, whatever. You get what I'm trying to say, right? So we were out there, and so the guy in the phaser was in the front, followed by the guy in the Pulsar, and me at the end of the convoy. So, like I told you, the Pulsar 180 guy was really aggressive at times. So he wanted to overtake the one on the phaser. So I saw him overtaking the phaser and then literally swerving in the middle of the road from this end to that end, and then shaking as if he was trying to shake something off. And then he literally came to a dead halt on one side of the road and jumped off his bike. Like, literally, like, I need to tell you this because this makes it funnier. He had another friend of us sitting in the back seat, right? So when he came to a grinding halt, this person, this pillion, had already shat his pants. Like, not literally, but like figuratively, had already shat his pants. And then this guy, the Pulsar 180 rider, he stops the bike in the middle of the road and literally puts it on side and jumps off the bike. He doesn't wait for the pillion to get off. He literally jumps off the bike, goes to one side of the road, and the pillion on the other hand, he gets off balance and he falls off the bike. He literally almost falls off the bike. And now the rider who was there, he goes to the side of the road, and I literally see him pulling something out of his ball sack. Yes, his ball sack. So, like a responsible friend, I was very concerned, and that's why I started laughing. And I wasn't the only one, the rest of us. So we all went ahead, and we wanted to ask him what happened, and why did he randomly just pull something out of his ball sack. So this is what he told us. When he was trying to overtake the one on the phaser, there was a bee flying apparently in the middle of the road. And stung him with its needle. Like, what the fuck? Like, really, that happened apparently, and it was stuck onto his ball sack till he, like, shaking off thing and stopped by the road, stopped on the side of the road and literally pulled it out of his ball sack. So yeah, we laughed and we thought it was fucked up too. I don't know if you thought it was funny, mention in the comments below. So I'm almost here right now, and I have to sign off. Thanks for watching my first ever motovlog. Please mention in the comments below how you felt about it. Like, share and subscribe if you thought it was good. If you think I could make some changes to it, if you have some nice opinions, if you have anything to say, please comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching.